Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 on episode 16 or episode 40 of the total number of episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen. This episode right here was really pretty much action-packed here and there, so I thought it was pretty cool. But that aside, let's get to these certain scenes first because they seem to be like maybe not too important or something like that. They pretty much take up maybe like 1, 2 to like 3, 4, 2 to 4% of the episode. This involves some guy like a coward who doesn't want to fight with Panda, and then he's like trying to run away, but they run into the remaining group of like ghettos, like friends or people, you know, or something like that. Because these people right here that follow Ghetto, you know, some of them want to fulfill his dream, you know, where they kill everyone else and just leave Jujutsu sorcerers in the world so the curses won't be created, you know? Because we all know how curses are created, etc. here and there, but it is what it is. But when it comes to other stuff too, there was a scene with the principal talking to like one of our like characters that is friends with like Ghetto and Gojo, you know, well, formerly Ghetto after, you know, what happened to him and so forth. You get the idea, etc. So, yeah. Now, that was just only, like I said, 2 to 4% of the episode. All I know is there was Panda, and then they end up Panda and this other guy who doesn't want to fight. Well, Panda is Panda. We all know how he is. They end up meeting the remaining group of, like, Ghetto's followers, I guess, whatsoever. You could call them that. I don't care because they're not important to me. Before Mimiko and the other one gotten killed, you know, by Sukuna, yada, 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 whatever. Okay, now to get to the freaking 2 biggest highlights in this episode, which we all know what that is. Let's get to this one first. Megumi against Toji. When it came to the fight with Megumi facing Toji, there was no way Megumi could win. There was no way he could win, especially when he exhausted himself and that fighting Toji as he is now, he pretty much has to run and find an opening to like possibly kill this guy once and for all. Sadly though, that did not go according to plan, but eventually Toji seemed to calm himself and ask him, "What's your name?" And he said, and Megumi responds, "Fushiguro." And he goes like, "Oh, so you're not part of the Zenin clan. That's good." And freaking Toji stabs himself in the head and doesn't really give much hint, but he said he's just happy that Megumi's not part of the Zenin clan and ends up after stabbing himself or killing himself, if anything, sorry for being explicit, he ends up having to like fall over dead. But Megumi later on gets interrupted by one guy when he's trying to heal up, you know, after he took a nasty like stab wound whatsoever. It's that stupid, crazy handyman sword kind of guy that was trying to like that likes to pick on the weak, you know. And he finds Megumi, slices him in the back whatsoever, and gets ready to kill him off whatsoever. I'm thinking in my mind, what the hell, dude? Are you freaking for real right now, etc. Now, the biggest highlight in this, or spotlight or highlight in this episode, was obviously Sukuna versus Jogo. If I had to put it in simple words without giving much detail, Jogo literally stood no chance against Sukuna at all. After he fed him so many fingers whatsoever, I'm pretty sure that gave like most of Sukuna's powers back a bit, you know? I mean, from what I heard, it might have been 15 fingers total, if anything. What said in the last episode, what Jogo said. So, however, Sukuna needs 20 to be complete. So 15 out of the 20, he pretty much has about like 75% of his power back. And Jogo pretty much, like I said, stood no chance against him. He was being ragdolled or punched around by Sukuna, and he ends up telling him, "Hey man, keep yourself alive a bit longer, you know, gotta entertain me a bit, dude." And then he freaking like eventually decides to play Jogo at his specialty, etc., you know? But not before he asks him, "Why aren't you using your domain expansion?" etc., you know, that kind of thing. So, pretty much like Jogo says, you know, like, even if I, like, use my domain against you, there's no way I could win a tug-of-war against you. Eventually, like I said, Sukuna decides to play like Jogo at his specialty, you know? and we get to see how Sukuna is using his ability or using like some kind of fire technique now, you know. So I guess like there might be ability that Sukuna might be copying somehow. I guess that's part of his specialty. We don't really know, but all I know is Sukuna was no joke. Obviously, we seen that in the first season, and now we get to see that in this season, considering that he consumed or Itadori Yuji, the host that he's occupying right now, or taking residence or putting Yuji as his home for the time being. 15 fingers, if I remember total what Jogo said. But yeah, Sukuna, like I said, decides to play the specialty with Jogo, and they end up clashing against each other. However, obviously from the get-go, Jogo lost, you know? He ends up meeting Daigon and Hanami in the afterlife and getting ready to be reborn, possibly, you know? Eventually, we have Sukuna decide to talk with Jogo for a bit. Talk to Jogo for a bit, you know? Saying that, you know, out of everyone, like, after everyone that I, like, of all the people, like, I fought, you know, you managed to entertain me for a bit. So I give you props. I fought a lot of humans, sorcerer, and cursed spirits for 1,000 years, and you were still one of the better ones I actually fought in my life, you know? So you should be happy about that. You were strong. I could tell you that. Jogo seems to be shedding some tears of joy, realizing that, like, he didn't know what... He goes like, what is this? And he goes like, I don't know. Even I don't know that. I wouldn't know that anyway, even if I did. And, you know, we go back to present time, you know, and Jogo, obviously from the get-go, gets burned to a crisp and was defeated, you know? That kind of thing. And Sukuna doesn't look... And we had to it, someone appears behind Sukuna, and Sukuna's like, who are you? And the person says, I've come to welcome you, Sukuna-sama. It's been a while, hasn't it? And we had to it, Sukuna realizes who that person is and calls that one Uraume or something. Uraume, nice to see you. And the person says, it's been a long time, you know, and so forth, etc. And we have to it that the guy who's trying to kill Megumi whatsoever is getting attacked by something else right now, and he's telling Megumi to wake the hell up, sadly. But it looks like to me Megumi seems to be taking a lot of damage and just like passes out. I don't know. So yeah. Anyways, this episode here was actually pretty action-packed, you know. So the fight with Toji and Megumi was kind of scary, considering that Toji would have killed Megumi unless he didn't ask the simple human question and before taking his own life of his host, you know, and himself, you know. But it's proud that Megumi's not part of the Zenin clan. And as for the, like I said, the biggest spotlight of the fight was Jogo versus Sukuna, which Sukuna obviously won, making Jogo ragdoll. Now, a lot of people are saying Jogo is very weak, but hey, man, the fact of the matter is that Jogo fought very powerful people that he was unlucky to even have fought. Because Gojo was one of them. Jogo stood no chance because Gojo Sensei is Gojo Sensei. As for Sukuna, he is the biggest final boss and the deadliest cursed man whatsoever, whatever the heck he is, on the freaking Jujutsu Kaisen world. So, yeah. All I know is we also have to remember that Jogo is really strong. The way how he handled Nanami and the old man Zenin guy and Maki, well, let's be honest, they were actually injured, but it didn't matter anyway. He just burnt them to a crisp right now, etc. Saying, oh, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, uno, dos, tres, game over for you suckers kind of thing. And obviously, he could handle the two girls no problem who fed one to Sukuna's finger, you know, but he dropped his guard a bit, but whatever. But yeah. Well, we all know that Jogo, well, we could debate all the time that Jogo is pretty weak, but he has been fighting strong people, and Gojo and Sukuna happened to be those two, and Sukuna was his last opponent to ever be considering that he lost his life. But Sukuna praised him, which kind of gives him some happiness, but yeah, whatsoever. Anyways, looking forward to the next episode. I don't know what Sukuna is going to do now, but all I know is he's visited by a person that was waiting for him, and he calls that person Uraume, and we don't really know. Because honestly, I thought Sukuna was a freaking not caring for anyone else, going yada yada yada. I'm just on my own. I'm gonna kill anyone I want to because I can, because I'm that strong. Anyways, looking forward to the next episode or anything. So until then, people, I'll see you guys later. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. All right. Peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.